And welcome back to the show. A week ago, Charlie Lydecker battled Ryan Lochte in the 200 IM in a charity event to raise some money for the new men's and women's swim teams at Daytona State College in Florida. The event raised more than $150,000 for the teams. Joining us right now on Skype to tell us more about it is Charlie Lydecker. Charlie, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right, so this was like a fingernail finish, right?
Well, I'd like to say it was a fingernail finish. It was more like a large arm finish. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, anytime you come within an arm's length of Ryan Lochte in the 200 IM, man, you must be working out.
Okay, that's my argument. Thank you. I got a head start for this as I'm 45 years old, and Ryan's a young man and the world record holder in the short course 200 IM. So, of course, that's what made it so much fun, and that's what made it such an attraction to have a celebrity and a hometown hero like Ryan Lochte here in Daytona Beach, and people got to see him in full form racing. It was just really great.
Now, what kind of head start are we talking here?
I think I was supposed to get about a 20-second head start, and it got narrowed down to about a 14 or 15-second head start.
So Ryan got antsy watching you get out there too far in front.
Well, you know, Ryan actually just reacted to whenever he was started. My strongest event in the I've actually not even swam the 200 before, but my strongest stroke would be the butterfly, so I would come out pretty quick on the fly, and then of course swimmers who watch this could appreciate you'd start to see me suffer in the back and breaststroke, and then I'd come back alive again in the freestyle.
Did you feel at all like a marlin getting reeled in on this swim?
I did. You know, I'll tell you, there was a couple sensations I had about it. It's been a while since I had since I've raced since my college years. Two things. One, I forgot what it felt like to have a large piano fall on your back in the last 50 freestyle. I could just barely get my arms out of the water. Secondly, I had this sensation to want to just jump over the lane line and grab Ryan as he came back. We actually, on our seventh turn, we actually turned together in the freestyle and came in the last 25, but he stayed under. This was not a sanctioned race, but he stayed under way longer than he's allowed to stay under, and came flying out of the water and probably, I don't know, half a body length ahead maybe or so. But it was pretty remarkable. Actually, you may not know this, but right after the 200 IM, his father, who's also his coach, Steve Lochte, asked him to demonstrate for the audience what it's like to swim underwater backstroke 2 lengths of the pool, or in this case a 50 backstroke in underwater. And after having just swam the 200 IM, and after having a full workout that morning, he went on the go sign. He went and underwater backstroke there and back in just under 20 seconds. I'm telling you, there was 700 plus people in the audience who only heard that Ryan Lochte was a great swimmer, but now saw it. Their jaws dropped. No one could believe what they was looking at. It looked like some animal, some porpoise underwater, who didn't require any oxygen to come back and basically do a high 19.
You're telling me he just broke 20 seconds underwater kicking for a 50?
Underwater kicking for a 50 backstroke after racing and doing a 149 and a 200 IM.
Wow.
That's not, well, you have to take my word for it. You can watch it. It's actually, the video's out there. People have showed it to me on it's either YouTube or Google up one of our names.
We will do that. Well, there's a reason why he's world class.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of which, it's kind of off topic, but it's timely that his world record in the 200 backstroke was just broken. I don't know how often you talk to him. I mean, has he said anything about that? We've been trying to get him on the show, but haven't heard.
No, I have not spoken to him since last Thursday when we had a splashdown race to raise money for Daytona State College. But he's not a particularly chatty guy to begin with. He's a pretty reserved guy and frankly, fairly shy. I would be surprised if he had any outward comments or emotions about it. He's really, honest to goodness, he's one of the most laid-back people I've ever really been around.
Yeah, I know, but he's been known. I mean, after that Olympic gold, he got a little fired up and splashed the water a little bit. Did he do that after he beat you?
Yes, he did. Yeah. I think actually, after he beat me, he said they brought a microphone down to him and they asked us both our comments. his comment was, I saw him at the wall. I saw Charlie at the wall, and I waved bye-bye and left. So actually, that's about the most I've seen him speak in quite some time.
Well, Charlie, I think you can tell that story to your kids and grandkids. Just leave out the Head Start part.
I'm going to leave out the Head Start part. Maybe we can cut that out of this clip.
Well, Charlie, hey,
it was a wonderful race. We had a big time with it, and we raised over $300,000 because we got a state match on top of it. So ticket sales at $100 a clip. We then also that raised $154,000, and then the state matches. So it was actually $308,000 to $310,000. So
wow,
it really worked out nicely.
Well, it's for a great cause. It's nice to see programs adding swim teams. It's nice to see colleges adding swim teams, not cutting them.
Oh, and you had a bunch of swimmers out there really fired up to see some of their own local folks step up and say, this is what it's all about.
Yeah. Quick question. In addition to Ryan, you had Rowdy Gaines at the event, correct?
Thank you for mentioning that. It is correct. And Rowdy gave of his time and came over and did the play-by-play commentating for the event, signing autographs, taking pictures with folks, and was a big part of the carnival-like atmosphere that occurred. Because we had Stonewood Restaurants. I'm the vice chairman of the board of directors of Stonewood. Stonewood Restaurants probably put $10,000 of food out there, and then open bars, 2 hours worth of festival-like atmosphere prior to the event and leading up to the event in a neighboring gym. Then they opened up the gymnasium where everybody moved in, and Rowdy and Coach Steve Lochte were able to keep the crowds warm while Ryan and I sat down for 15 minutes before the rest and actually tried to attempt to put our game faces on.
Well, Charlie, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's amazing what you guys did for this awesome cause. And if you have any other big races coming up, let us know.
Peter, thanks very much, and thanks for having me.
All right, thanks, Charlie. That's Charlie Lydecker joining us from Daytona, Florida, and that's our show for today. We'll be back tomorrow with a preview of the Charlotte Ultra Swim Meet. We'll talk to Mac Carolina coach Dave Marsh and Swimming World Magazine's senior writer John Lone. He'll join us as well to get his take